to Mitchell Field, the home of your Swift Current 57s, and tonight we got an exciting WCBL matchup for you as the 57s welcome to for the first time to Swift Current, the Energy City Cactus Rats. Here are the umpires for tonight's game. At home plate, Zeke Beer. At first base, Adam Sims. And at third base, the crew chief, Josh Broxbaum. Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Energy City Cactus Rats, presented by Crop Aid Nutrition. Leading off, the designated hitter, number 9, David Simmons. Batting second, the right fielder, number 31, Haruta Indo. Batting third, the first baseman, number 21, Carson Burnett. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 27, Luke Wilson. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 13, Stephen Furman. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 22, Liam Kirsch. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 11, Dan Kawanishi. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 10, Aikita Hikaru. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 6, Lucas Chappell. And tonight's starting pitcher for the Energy City Cactus Rats, number 35, Matt Sevensmiller. Current girls softball to Mitchell Field tonight. Players from U7 to U17 are here with us, and they're proud members of the Sandhill Softball League. The U17 team will be hosting the provincial championships right here in Swift Current this weekend. Let's give the Swift Current girls softball a big 57th welcome. And now here's tonight's starting lineup for your Swift Current 57s, brought to you by Crop 8 Nutrition, leading technology in soil and crop health. Leading off, the right fielder, number 7, Hudson Lungar. Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Hunter Fujimoto. Batting third, the third baseman, number 33, Jake Haramoto. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, number 34, Keegan Nolar. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 14, Mace Wheeler. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 9, Bridell Adair. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 41, Jake Rogitsak. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 1, Anthony Hector. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 23, Lucas Geisler. And tonight's starting pitcher for your Swift Current 57s, number 24, Kyrell Adair. The Swift Current 57s acknowledge that we are gathered on traditional lands referred to as Treaty 4 territory. The community we serve is situated on Treaty 4 territory. The original lands of the Cree, Ojibwe, Saulteaux, Dakota, Lakota, and Nakota nations, and on the homeland of the Métis. At this time, we ask that you please stand if you're able to and remove your hats, and let's join Stephanie Rutherford as she performs O Canada. Oh, that's happy.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land, glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Stephanie. And now it's time for today's ceremonial first pitch, and it will be thrown by Austin Cooper. Austin has been playing softball for 7 years and has spent the last 4 years developing her skills as a pitcher. She currently plays in the U13 division of the Sandhill Softball League, where her hard work and dedication to the game continue to shine. And joining us as part of the host family program, Austin's billet is Jake Rogenzak, and she's excited to help kick off today's game. Please give a warm welcome to Austin Cooper as she throws out today's ceremonial first pitch.
All right, 57. I'm here with the U7 softball team, and the very interesting job of saying the magic words.
And play ball indeed we will. Welcome to Mitchell Field, everybody. My name is Lucas Selk, and I'm going to be taking care of you for the first couple innings. Ryan Schweitzer is just running a little bit late today. But everybody, welcome to Mitchell Field, a matchup of the Swift Current 57s versus the Energy City Cactus Rats. The first time the Energy City Cactus Rats have been to Swift Current, so this is kind of a big matchup for us tonight. 57s just getting back from Medicine Hat last night, where they took home the dub against the Mavericks, the close 11-10 game. Kyrell Adair is your Swift Current 57 starting pitcher. Hudson Unger right field. Hunter Fujimoto center field. Got Jake Hiramoto on third base. Rydell Adair on first. Mace Wheeler is going to be catching this evening. Keegan Noller is our designated hitter. Anthony Hector, shortstop. Jake Rogensack, second base. And we got Lucas Geisler in left field tonight. David Simmons up to bat for the Energy City Cactus Rats. Here at the first ball of the inning. Hits it far back up. Going to go right to the right field, but that is going to be picked up by Hudson Unger there. Number 31 now up to bat for the Cactus Rats. Harito Endo. Gonna foul that one off to left. Ground ball. Picked up by Unger. Sorry, picked up by Adair. Sorry about that. Number 9, Rydell Adair. His brother, Kyrell Adair, pitching. Number 21, Carson Burnett now up to bat for the Cactus Rats. Two out here for the Cactus Rats. Top of the first inning. There goes the fourth pitch from Adair. Throwing his first ball of the evening. 1-0 pitch, offering to Burnett. Strike one for Carson Burnett there. Here's a 1-1 pitch now. Just outside of the batter's box on that one. Kyrell Adair shakes off the heebie-jeebies. 2-1 pitch now. Adair to Burnett. Burnett possibly attempting a slice on it, but just outside of the batter's box. 3-1 pitch now. Swing and a miss from Carson Burnett. That's going to throw a second strike for him here. 2 away now. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. We're up to a full count now already. Full count pitch. Carson Burnett's going to go ahead and walk, courtesy of Kyrell Adair.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 27, Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson now up to bat, number 27. Cactus Rats with 2 away. 1 man on first base. Luke Wilson attempting a bunt there. Going to go ahead and be a strike, though, as he went out of the batter's box on that one. Going to be a first ball there for Luke Wilson. Yeah, he got a 1-1 pitch now. Right from Adair. hit up far back left field. Going to foul it out, though, just over that line. That's going to give Luke Wilson his second strike there after that foul ball. 1-2 pitch now. Kyra Ladare headed to Luke Wilson. Luke Wilson fouls that one out once again. He's going to stay in a 1-2 pitch. Pretty full house here at Mitchell Field tonight. Taco Tuesday. Fouls it out once again. This is just game 1 of a 2-game series against the Cactus Rats. They're here for two games. We'll play them again tomorrow night, same time. And then after that, Thursday, Friday, we'll be playing the Fort McMurray Giants. Hits it up, center field. And it's picked up by center fielder. That's going to do it for the first half of the inning here for the Cactus Rats. We'll be right back on Flow Sports.
Get ready for the sweetest baseball event in Canada. All the very best players from around the WCBL will be in the very best city for the 2026 All-Star Weekend. Don't be sour. Get your tickets to the summer's biggest baseball event now.
You're an all-star. Get your game.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
This July, the Okotoks Dogs and Baseball Canada will host the Road to Okotoks and the Morneau Cup National Championship at the Seaman Stadium Complex from July 14th to 19th. Come watch the top 16 youth baseball teams from across the country. These are the future stars of Canadian baseball, tomorrow's collegiate standouts and professional players, all chasing a national championship. Don't miss a week of elite competition, unforgettable moments.
Here comes Hudson Unger now, up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. Hits it up, center field. Gonna run, and he's gonna make it to first base there. What a hit by Hudson Unger. Hunter Fujimoto now up to bat for the Swift Current 57s. San Diego, California product here with his pink baseball bat tonight. It's a good look on there, Hunter. Jake Hiramoto warming up in the batter's box here. Or the bullpen, sorry. The first strike there for Fujimoto. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Matt Sevensma pitching for the Cactus Rats. 1-1 pitch now for Fujimoto. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Sevensma. It's up center field. Hits it, not picked up. Unger's going to advance to second. Fujimoto's going to stay at first.
Now batting, sponsored by the City of Swift Current, the third baseman, number 30.
And Jake Hiramoto is going to be up now to bat for our Swift Current 57s. Jake Hiramoto, Keegan Noller tied for the most home runs in the league right now at 12. 12 home runs this season. That's impressive numbers there, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Hiramoto up to bat. Matt Sevensma doing a quick pitch here. Oh, no pitch. Cutting it close to Hiramoto there. One 0 pitch. Strike one for Hero. Malani, Hawaii is where Jake Hiramoto is from. If you're watching from there, hello. Hope you're doing well. Just outside the batter's box on that one. Jake Hiramoto, one of our all-stars for the 57s, but he's got to have the right pitch in order to hit that heat. Hits it up, all the way up, right field. Picked up by the Energy City shortstop there. Be the first strikeout there for Jake Hiramoto and for the 57s during this inning. Keegan Noller, Jake Hiramoto's competition per se within the team as they are tied, as I said before, for the home run record within the WCBL here. Keegan Noller, the DH, up to bat. Fouls it out back. It's going to be the first strike there for Noller with one out, one away. Savensma about to throw his 10th pitch of this ball game. 0-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch. Ball up for Noller. One pitch. Noller receiving from Sevensma. Right outside of the batter's box on that one. That's going to give Noller his second ball there. Here goes the 2-1 pitch, one away. Away it goes. Noller hits it up, all the way back. Going to be picked up. Hudson Unger's going to make it to third. Fujimoto's going to stay on first, and Keegan Noller's going to be out.
Now batting, sponsored by South Sask Bus Lines, the official carrier of the 57th. The catcher, number 14, Mace Wheeler.
Mace Wheeler now up to bat for the 57s here. 2 men in scoring position at this point of the game. We got Hudson Unger on third and Hunter Fujimoto on first. Hunter Fujimoto over there conversing with 57's batting coach Austin Dickens. Shout out to Austin. Raleigh, North Carolina. First ball awarded to Mace Wheeler there. Matt Sevensma about to throw his 14th pitch of this ball game. 1-0 pitch now. 2 away for the 57s. 2 men in scoring positions. There goes first strike for Wheeler. Got a 1-1 pitch now. 1-1 count here. Strike number 2 for Mace Wheeler there. 2-1 count now. 2 away. This could be it for the 57s here for this inning. depending on how Mace Wheeler accepts this next pitch here. That's going to be a partial hit there for Mace Wheeler. He's going to go out and get out before Hudson Unger can make it back to home. There's going to be no runs, no outs, no errors for that inning there as we head into the top of the second inning here on Flow Sports.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on after 1 inning completed scoreless between the Swift Current 57s and the Energy City Cactus Rats. A big thank you to our patio partners for helping make Swift Current 57's game days unforgettable. Tonight, Anderson and Company is rented the Skyline Patio, and Swift Current Girls Softball is rented the Canadian Tire Party Deck and Bullpen Patio. Interested in renting a patio for your next group outing or event? Contact patios at swift57s.ca to reserve your spot. If you're feeling lucky, don't miss your chance to win big with our 50/50 raffle. Tickets will live at 1 a.m. of game day or
All good. Anything exciting happen?
Not really, no.
Other than the fact we got the frickin' root bear here. Right? That is lit.
He's an all-star.
He's a legend.
Sure is.
They have A&W in the States.
Yeah, but it's different.
leading off for the Energy City Cactus Rats, the
Just,
center fielder, number
drink
13,
stuff.
Stephen Ferry.
Like a drink place. Really? Yeah. That's weird. All Snickers told me.
A&W's legit. All right, we back here. 57s hosting the Energy City Cactus Rats. Scoreless after 1, top of the second. Just getting everything all fired up here. Thanks for covering me for the first inning, brother.
No worries. It's all good.
Appreciate you, amigo. Anything exciting happen?
Absolutely not.
I see the A&W Root Bear is here.
Yeah, I forgot to give a shout out to A&W when I was talking.
That's
yeah.
huge. Like A&W, obviously some sort of game sponsor today. They got the big yellow tent set up.
They're selling root beer floats. I grabbed one before the game.
Oh, root beer floats are dynamite.
Gibbs has the Blues out of the third foul ball. We're going to get that ball and bring it back to the Mercs. Going to get a Looney.
A&W showing up at your event is almost like McDonald's showing up at your event. It's like a big deal.
Well, A&W is like very Canadian. Like you were mentioning, you were talking to some of our import players about how A&W kind of looks different in the States than it does in Canada, as there's a fly ball hit deep to right field, and that's going to be an extra base hit for this Energy City Cactus Rat. He's running like people are chasing him to third base. Former 57's coach Rudy Estrella coaching third base, and everyone's fired up after that.
Now batting the full line act beer batter, the catcher, number 22, Liam Kirsch. If he gets out at the plate, beer will be on sale for the rest of the inning. Hence the full line act.
Here, I'm just getting some technical stuff set up here, Lucas. Feel free to
It's all good, yeah.
fill in the gap
I will
here.
fill in for sure, yeah. pull out my people here. Kyrell Adair pitching to Liam Kirsch here. Not formally introduced yet. Kyrell throws out the 0-1 pitch, and Kirsch is going to hit that. He's going to try to advance to first base here, but shortstop Rydell Adair is going to work together with his brother. Put up the first out for the Energy City here.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11, Dan Kalanishi.
Shortstop, number 11, now up to bat for the Energy City Cactus Rats. Got a 0-0 pitch coming here from Adair. Safe on third here. Dan Kalanishi batting for the Cactus Rats here. It'll be a 1-0 pitch from Adair here. Fouls it out to back towards the net. Stephen Furman on third base here. Almost picked off by Mace Wheeler. Gonna go ahead and be strike two, sorry, for Dan Kawanishi, sorry. Get 1-2 pitch here, one away. Just outside of the batter's box on that one from Kyrell Adair. Too much curve on that one. Get 2-2 pitch here. Just clips the top of his bat. He's going to foul that one out to back as well. Kawanishi liking that position for fouls here. Still 2-2 pitch with one away for the Energy City Cactus Rats. Ball number 3. Fans in Mitchell Field are not happy about that one. Energy City, the first time visiting Mitchell Field here. Be playing again tomorrow night as well. A little back-to-back action. Right field, picked up by shortstop Rydell Adair. Going to chase him to first. And Energy City's going to put up one. Mace Wheeler was not quite able to grab a hold of that one fast enough.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Akita Hikaru.
Two away for Energy City with one up. Puts it up center field all the way back. He's going to make it to first base here.
Now batting the second baseman, number 6, Lucas Chapel.
Lucas Chappell, number 6, now up to bat for Energy City here. Two away for the Cactus Rats. One up on the board. Fouls it off to left field, hitting the 57's dugout. Ducking and covering over there a little bit. It's okay, keeps them on their toes. Oh, 1 pitch to Chappell. Chappell grounds it, center field, picked up by Rydell Adair. It's going to be the third out for the Energy City Cactus Rats, and that's going to do it for them at the top of the second inning here as we head into an ad break. One on the board for Energy City here as we go for ads on Flow Sports.
One run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on. After 1.5, it's 1-0 in favor of the Energy City Cactus Rats over the Swift-Current 57s. Let's go down the field level.
All right, 57 fans, it's time for tonight's baseball trivia challenge. We've got a contestant joining us on the field, Jet, and let's see how well he knows his baseball. Let's make some noise if you know the answers. All right, question 1. How many strikes does it take for a batter to strike out?
Did you get it going? No.
Well,
not on my tablet.
That's weird because I just put it on. What is it called when a batter hits the ball out of the ballpark? That is correct. He is 2 for 2. many innings are in a regular baseball game?
That's Wednesday. That's tomorrow's game.
That is correct. Let's give it up for Jen, everyone.
Yeah, like normally I search Swift and I get. But I got it through the league scoreboard, so I just.
Leading off from Spencer 57, sponsored by Lugan Sky Casino. The first baseman, number 9, Rydell Adair.
Here, but
Is it not clear? Is it not coming up on your tablet?
no.
I got it on my phone.
Like I don't know why it's not showing up here.
That's weird. I don't know. It just popped up on my usual. And we are back here, bottom of the second inning. As Ryan Schweitzer still navigates the horrors of technology. Rydell Adair up to bat. Yeah, second strike there for him. Accepting pitches from Matt Sevensma for the Cactus Rats. 0-2 pitch for Adair now. Right outside of the batter's box on that pitch from Sevensma. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Adair fouls that out back towards the net. Going to remain at a 2-1 count now. Swing and a miss for Adair. Just clips it though, so he's going to be able to run to first, but it's going to be picked up by shortstop. And Adair is going to be out of there. It's going to be the first strikeout for the 57s here.
Ah, well, we'll raw dog it without the tablet tonight.
Well, I got the phone up here. You can take a peek. You're welcome, whatever.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do, my brother.
Rogan Sack up now. Rydell Adair first out here. Anthony Hector on deck. Energy City, that's the 22nd pitch of the game, thrown by Matt Sevensma. 1.1 innings of work thus far, has allowed 2 hits. Struck out 2, big righty, working against Rogan Sack, who hits from the left side of the plate. Breaking ball just gets away from him a little bit. Interesting Energy City coming into this one. You can see Rudy Estrella, former 57s coach, on the right side of your screen. Rudy, head guy here for one season, was an assistant coach here as well under the Jason Vena administration. But Energy City's head coach, Jordan Blundell, was a former player here in Swift. Played for Joe Carnahan's Swift Current Indians team. I believe it was 2009 that Blundy was here, so a couple familiar faces in the Energy City dugout. Energy City, of course, the name they're going with, encompassing Edmonton and surrounding area where oil and gas is a big thing. It's Sevensma. Throws a pitch to Roggensack. Puts a good swing on that. Caught by Stephen Furman in center field. Here comes the money plays out at Mitchell Field, so you know Anthony Hector's on his way to the plate.
What was the name for Energy City when they were still Edmonton?
They were the Edmonton Prospects.
Prospects, right. I know I looked it up earlier today, but I forgot.
Yeah, the Edmonton Prospects. And then they made the move outside of Edmonton. The baseball field in downtown Edmonton, it's had several different names over the years. Different corporate sponsors have come and gone. It was Telus Field for a bit. It was Remax Field for a bit. But they couldn't continue playing out of that field, so then they've been working on a new stadium just outside Edmonton in Spruce Grove, one of the bedroom communities.
Right.
Playable this year, but due to different construction rules and everything, I don't believe they can have fans yet, but they can have teams play and scorekeepers and such.
Right.
Sevensma, 0-2 count to Hector. He's right around the plate, and he's going to strike him out here. Third strikeout of the game for Sevensma. And that'll take care of the 57s. 1-2-3 in their half of the second. Top of three coming up. Energy City leads at 1-0 here on Flow.
The Sega Rewards card unlocks endless possibilities. 1 club, 4 tiers, 7 casinos across Saskatchewan. Level up your casino experience with Sega Rewards.
Get ready for the sweetest baseball event in Canada. All the very best players from around the WCBL will be in the very best city for the 2026 All-Star Weekend. Don't be sour. Get your tickets to the summer's biggest baseball event now.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go.
And the future of Canadian baseball in Okotoks.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Top of the order for Energy City as David Simmons makes his way to the plate. Energy City leading this one 1-0. Stephen Furman has touched home plate. Kyrell Adair working on the mound for the 57s. Kyrell, 2 innings of work, 34 pitches thrown thus far. There's number 35. 24 for strike or contact from Kyrell. Adair's worked 31 2/3 innings for the 57s. Struck out 18, walked 13. 8.24 earned run average. He's been a consistent starter, the local product.
Simmons gonna rocket that one up there.
Yeah, fly ball into right field and getting where he needs to go to make that catch is Hudson Unger. Unger's been good for the 57s this year. Great at the plate and also steady hand in right field. Good mobility, good wheels.
Kind of the perfect package.
He's been stellar. Ground ball, that's hit foul down the first base side. Oh-2 count. Adair right around the zone tonight. Haruda Endo. And Endo, good at bat for him as he's going to wear one to first.
One away here for the Cactus Rats. First strike there for Carson Burnett, provided by Kyrell Adair. Kyrell Adair attempting the pickoff there on first base. Tossed it right to his brother, Ryan Adair, shortstop. Both Swift Current products. So first ball there for Carson Burnett. There's a 1-1 count now. Ones across the board this time of the game. 2-1 pitch now. Heading right to Burnett here. Adair attempting the pickoff once again. Just not quite quick enough on that one.
Yeah, they're going to keep an eye on Endo over at first base. Scrappy base runner. Hits near the top of the order. Obviously, the scouting report on him is someone who's not afraid to swipe a bag here and there.
Goes the 3-1 pitch now. He's going to foul that one off right towards the fans. Give him his second strike here. Up to a full count now. This is where things get exciting. Burnett hits that all the way up left field there. Over the fence, not coming back. It's going to be a home run for Energy City here.
Well, your 3-hole hitter coming up big there, full count, and was looking for something he can drive, and he was sitting on that pitch. And, yeah, with one swing of the bat, Energy City going up a field goal here.
And there goes the boom.
That fires up the home team, or the visiting team, pardon me.
Sure does.
Carson Burnett's second home run of the year.
A 1 pitch to Wilson here. Ground ball. Picked up by Rydell Adair.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 13, Stephen Fairman.
Stephen Fairman, number 13, now up to bat for the Cactus Rats. Kyrell Adair about to glance 50 pitches. There goes 5-0.
Furman tripling his last time up. Crooked number inning for Energy City, so they got to be happy with how they've started things off here. Home run, some scrappy base running. Triple to fire up the boys in the dugouts. Does that breaking ball from Adair was sent into the backstop. Yeah, you touched on it a moment ago. Adair hitting 50 pitches on the game through 2.2. Like to go through things a little more efficiently than that as the right-handed pitcher from Swift Current. 1-2 count. And Furman continuing to scrap away with Adair here. Liam Kirsch on deck. Deuce is wild here for Adair in the 57's defense. And we continue to feed the economy for Swift Current foul ball chasers here. Did we have the A&W Root Bear come out and throw the first pitch?
We did not. We had one of the Swift Current softball girls throw it out, and she did an impressive job.
Did she go underhand with it?
She did go underhand. It was
nice.
A very, very good pitch. Got the crowd going.
Decent sized crowd here as well.
No,
like let's
for Tuesday night, it's good. I think the Root Bear could have been a great first pitch thrower as well, though.
Root Bear would have been a crowd pleaser, but yeah, softball player going underhand with it, though.
Yeah.
That'll fire up the masses. But yeah, nice little crowd on hand here for a Tuesday night at Mitchell Field. Energy City back in town tomorrow night. And then the Fort McMurray Giants are here Thursday, Friday.
Busy
So we're
week for
hosting the
baseball.
Northern Alberta squads.
Yeah. Busy week at Mitchell Field, that's for sure.
Yep, and then we have the All-Star break Saturday, Sunday.
That's right.
Swift Current's schedule has been busy. They will welcome that All-Star break.
Except for the boys who are, well, participating in the All-Star game. They don't exactly get a break, but...
That's a good experience for them, though. Get to play with some of the best. Oh, that's rocketed off the bat head. He deep to left field. And that's a solo home run. Stephen Furman pimping that one off the bat head. And a solo bomb for Furman. Jeez. Keep an eye on Furman. He's got the two hardest parts of the cycle out of the way with a home run and a triple. And the Cactus Rats are fired up here tonight.
Cactus Rats jerseys are pretty cool.
Yeah, the neon green on gray. Neon green on gunmetal gray. I like that choice.
Big fan of it, yeah.
57's going with the black tops on the white pants.
Can't go wrong. Classic combination.
I like it. Yeah, it looks good. And it's a polarizing look. It's not for everyone, but I love the all orange.
Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody, but I'm with you there.
You get mixed results when you wear it.
Yeah.
Because some of the old school fans in Swift Current, look like they're on a weekend break from the penitentiary. You get those folks, right,
yeah.
with the all orange look.
Strike two there.
I don't mind that. We're celebrating a solid correctional system here in Canada.
That's right, yeah. Celebrate to the masses.
Ground ball to Rydell Adair, and he'll touch first in the 57s. We'll get that elusive third out. Beer goes on sale. Cactus Rats put up a field goal. Everybody's happy. It's an inning that just pleased everyone. Swift has a little catching up to do. They trail by 4. Bottom of the third coming up here on Flow. Geisler at third base, Hiramoto at the plate. Matt Sevensma. Off-speed pitch is off the chain there. That's his 34th pitch of the ball game. So we'll see if that errant hit batsman and Geisler getting the pass comes back to haunt Energy City. One-0 count in front of a pretty full ballpark here at Mitchell Field. Tuesday night, it's the place to be.
Sure is. Weather's not too bad. You know, it's not too hot. It's a little bit windy, but the mosquitoes are here.
Well, there's enough wind to kind of keep them at bay right now, and I actually brought some bug spray.
I did too.
We might need that.
When I was here earlier this afternoon, they were bad.
I like to go long sleeve and shorts when I work a ball game here, and yeah, the legs have been feasted on.
Yeah.
I don't have much to flex about, but mosquitoes find me delicious. And that's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, yeah, it's nice that I'm sought after in some way, but fly ball, Hiramoto, center field, catch made. And that'll do it for the 57s as that ball flies into the glove of Steeman Furman. Geisler is left stranded. Top of the fourth coming up, 4-0 Cactus Rats here on Flow.
The Sega Rewards card unlocks endless possibilities. 1 club, 4 tiers, 7 casinos across Saskatchewan. Level up your casino experience with Sega Rewards.
Get ready for the sweetest baseball event in Canada. All the very best players from around the WCBL will be in the very best city for the 2026 All-Star Weekend. Don't be sour. Get your tickets to the summer's biggest baseball event now.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
This July, the Okotoks Dogs and Baseball Canada will host the Road to Okotoks and the Morneau Cup National Championship at the Seaman Stadium Complex from July 14th to 19th. Come watch the top 16 youth baseball teams from across the country. These are the future stars of Canadian baseball, tomorrow's collegiate standouts and professional players, all chasing a national championship. Don't miss a week of elite competition, unforgettable moments, and the future of Canadian baseball in Okotoks.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
We're back here at Mitchell Field. It's Ryan Schweitzer and Lucas Selk. It's my Stringham Law voice.
It's pretty accurate.
Love the VO work on that one. Dan Kawanishi. Oh, trying to get a little cagey there. Scrapping his way to first. 7-8-9 due up. Kawanishi, Hikuru Aikida, and Lucas Chappell due up for the visiting Cactus Rats. '57's getting set for a 4-game homestand, and as they pursue a playoff spot, I think you hope that you can go 3 of 4 over the next little bit. I mean, 4 of 4. I mean, obviously that's ideal. I think realistically, you could do 3 of these. Edmonton coming in below 500. Fort McMurray coming in below 500. Fort McMurray is going to be coming in road weary as well. I think a realistic goal, I mean, ideal 4 wins in the next 4 games, but I think realistic, you can hope for 3 here. They got a little catching up to do tonight, but we know that offense hasn't really been a problem in Swift. They're capable of that monster inning as Kyrell Adair's breaking ball just misses up, and it's a 2-2 count here to Kawanishi, who's got a RBI in this 4-0 Energy City lead here at Mitchell Field. Kawanishi fouls that off himself. Kawanishi hitting at a .281 rate this year. He's got a couple home runs. Some pop in his bat. Every pitch, same routine, just kind of bending down, working the quads and the hammies a little bit.
I mean, whatever works, right? You know, you do you at the end of the day.
Well, and scouts look for that. Like, do you have the same routine? You know, are you doing the same thing every time you're in there? And that's just part of this guy's routine.
Colin Powers not happy about that one.
Yeah, no, when you a few umpires in the stands disagreeing with Zeke Fair's assessment of some of these pitches. Fly ball, left field, Lucas Geisler makes the catch for the first out. Yeah, I got to say, after being in that heat wave over the past few days, this is kind of the Goldilocks realm of just
good.
right.
Yeah.
Like some of those clouds, I don't think there's much rain in there. Do we got rain in the forecast tonight?
Yeah, we do. But it hit us a little bit around 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
But it was short-lived.
Hikaru Aikita, ground ball, Rogan sack, 4-3 putout, 2 down. Lucas Chappell, number 9 hitter in the batting order for the Rats. Lucas Chappell looks like he's had limited at-bats this year. This is only his second game. As Chappell, fly ball, Anthony Hector makes the catch, and Chappell will still be in pursuit of his first hit. Kyrell Adair and the Swift Current 57s make quick work of the Cactus Rats in the top of the 4th. Swift will get on the sticks and try and take a bite into a 4-0 deficit here on Flo. Keegan Noller ready to lead off here for the 57s, who are going to go 4-5-6 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Matt Sevensma, 3 innings of work thus far, no walks. He does have a hit batsman, and he has struck out 3. That was his 39th pitch, so he's been working pretty efficiently. If you aim for 12 pitches to get you through an inning, he's just a little bit above that with his 39th being thrown, so he's been efficient, the big right-hander. He's got some heat. 57s have some potent bats in their lineup, and did a good job of keeping them at bay first time through the order.
Hopefully this game doesn't get cut short, because if your nose is doing the right predicting, we might be having some rain here.
Yeah, you can smell it. It's raining somewhere not too far away from here. It's going to be a tough one to make up as well, as the Energy City Cactus Rats. I mean, that's a
9-hour, 8-hour drive?
Well, yeah, from their ballpark to here, yeah, they're not going to be back in this neck of the woods again this year.
No.
They're kind of doing the Saskatchewan tour here. Energy City Cactus Rats, that's kind of a sexier name than the Edmonton Porcupines.
Yeah. It's true, yeah. It's more of a mouthful, but yeah, a little bit sexier.
Cactus Rats, yeah, I think they're going porcupine with that. I don't know. I've never heard of a porcupine referred to as a cactus rat. It must be an Edmonton thing. As Keegan Noller popped up here, that may be playable. And pitcher and first baseman converge, and no one's able to get a fine beat on that bogey. Beastie Boys,
Back along
let's
with
go.
the boys.
Oh, I want to bust out a running man real bad right now.
Should lead this warm-up.
Not going to do, well, yeah, not going to do it up here. The broadcast booth isn't that sturdy.
Structural integrity isn't very trustworthy.
Don't want to accidentally take us off the air just
No.
because I'm enthusiastic about the Beastie Boys. And Noller on a 3-2 pitch is going to walk here. I think Noller was hoping for something he could drive there, and it was a good at-bat, you know. You can see one of the Cactus Rats went and got themselves a root beer float.
Well, of course. Do you blame the guy?
Why wouldn't a guy, eh?
Right. Noller.
He's got the shirt untucked, so it must be a pitcher that they
Yeah.
aren't using tonight.
Just hanging out tonight, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty gutsy move going to grab a root beer float in the middle of the game if you might see action.
Now he's off to the bathroom. He's not busy.
I'm putting a Teen Burger in my starting lineup.
Teen Burger.
A&W Teen Burger, yeah. And I'm not just trying to, you know, give a sponsor some extra grease here. As pass ball that gets away from the catcher, and that allows Keegan Noller to gallop to second base.
Yeah, the Teen Burger's a solid choice.
Like if you when you talk about the starting lineup, so you can like mix and match from different fast food places, right? Like for my starting burger, I'm either going Whopper or Teen Burger.
Yeah.
Actually, no, forget Teen Burger. I'm going Papa Burger.
Double
patty.
Burger, yeah.
Double patty. I like. I don't know. I don't need the tomato.
No.
We'll go Papa Burger starting lineup. And that's going to leak into right field. Noller being sent home, and the throw is on time and on target, and the big guy is gunned out. 9-2 put out. I like the aggressive base running, forcing the Cactus Rats to make the play. But Haruta Endo with a good throw from right field takes care of Keegan Noller. And again, I don't hate that. Testing the arm of Endo, and he passes as Rydell Adair will step into the batter's box now. Rydell 0 for 1, striking out his last time up against Sevensma. Mace Wheeler with a single moments ago. But yeah, you know, the starting lineup. I like the McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
I like the Teen Burger. And yeah.
You know, I'm gonna
milkshake, Dairy Queen milkshake.
Hot take on me. Give me Arby's fries.
Oh, I haven't had Arby's in a minute.
The curly fries?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the curly fries.
Yeah, I can see how you'd work that into the rotation.
Yeah, the hot fudge milkshake from Dairy Queen.
Yeah, or just a straight chocolate milkshake.
Sure.
That's good.
The Fruity Pebbles one is good.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You're getting into territory that's untraveled for me, bro.
I just tried it a couple of weeks ago for the first time. It was
2-2 pitch here with one away. Rydell Adair, Jake Rogensack on deck. Runner on at first is Wheeler, 2-2 count with one down. Wheeler in motion. They get him. He was in under the tag. The Cactus Rat dugout thinks that the tag was applied by the shortstop there. But the umpire, who was right on top of that, ruling that he was underneath the tag. – 3-2 count here, one away. Ground ball, a dare. 4-3 put out, but Wheeler advances to third. And now Rogensack to the plate.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 41, Jake Rogensack.
First pitch to Rogensack, just right at the belt, called strike by home plate umpire Zeke Fair. Anthony Hector on deck. Pitch below the knees, 1-1 count. Cactus Rats 4 runs on 4 hits as Rogansack out in front of that offering was sitting on fastball and got a change. One-two pitch, 2 away. Ground ball, gobbled up at first, and the 57s are going to leave one out there. As Mace Wheeler singles, but nothing on the scoreboard yet for the 57s. Cactus Rats bend but don't break. And to the top of the 5th we go. 4-0 lead for the visitors here on Flo.
The Sega Rewards card unlocks endless possibilities. 1 club, 4 tiers, 7 casinos across Saskatchewan. Level up your casino experience with Sega Rewards.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Welcome back to Mitchell Field. Ryan Schweitzer, Lucas Selk. It's the Swift Current 57s and the Energy City Cactus Rats. Top of the order for Energy City. David Simmons, who's 0 for 2. Simmons on the year, 265 hitter. First pitch from Kyrell Adair finds the strike zone. Pitch number 74 from Kyrell. 51 for striker contact, so he's been right around the plate with everything, and he deals Simmons a breaking ball. Great movement on that pitch and just catching the bottom part of the strike zone. 0-2 the count here. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3, got him with the high ched. Good pitch from Kyrell. Takes care of the leadoff guy in 3 pitches as Haruda Endo grounded out and hit by a pitch in his previous 2 at-bats.
Adair throwing heat right now.
Right-handed pitcher, local product. Ground ball, Hiramoto, 5-3 putout. 2 away. As Carson Burnett, who's got a couple RBI this game, will dig in. Those 2 RBI coming from that home run his last at bat.
Two away. Here we go.
Pitch just missing inside. 1-0 count with 2 away here. Breaking ball. And a long strike for Kyrell Adair as that's fouled towards the patio here. Good to see 3 patios hopping here tonight as well. Energy City, 4th in the WCBL West, 13-19 record. As Kyrell just missing outside on that pitch. 57's currently in the basement of the WCBL East with a record of 12-22. They've played 1 less game than Regina and Weyburn, who are ahead of them with 13-22 records. So, again, Medicine pulling away a little bit. They got 16 wins, Regina and Weyburn 13, Swift Current 12. So, any combination of Swift Current, Weyburn, Regina, anytime those 3 teams play each other, it's got huge implications in that race for the WCBL postseason. 1 hopper and a walk is going to be issued here to Burnett. That'll bring Luke Wilson to the plate, left fielder. Stephen Furman, who had a home run, is on deck.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 27, Luke Wilson.
Foul ball off the paraphernalia of Mace Wheeler. A&W must be handing out balloons because I can hear them popping every so often.
They have a bunch of A&W colored balloons hanging up in their tent, and I'm assuming they would give it away to the children, as one does with the balloons.
Yeah. Wilson sitting on fastball. Swings and misses at the off-speed pitch from Kyrell. 0-2 here. Pitch is down. Runner in motion, hit and run is on. That's hit to right field. And with 2 out, Hudson Unger makes the catch. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Energy City Cactus Rats still with a 4-0 lead here on Flow. Anthony Hector leading off for the 57s. Matt Sevensma, solid start for him thus far. 4 innings of work, allowing 4 hits, striking out 3, walking 1. Pitch number 58 of his evening is strike 1 to the 57's number 8 hitter in their batting order. Anthony Hector will precede Lucas Geisler and Hudson Unger. Helicoptered bat. That's the second time we've seen that tonight. I don't know if the guys still use pine tar. That used to be a thing back in the day to get the bat handle a little stickier.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing in 2 the count here to Anthony Hector. 2-0 count as Sevensma sets. Fastball down and away, as you often see with the 0-2 count. Hector hitting at a .224 rate. He's had some highlight reel moments at short for the 57s this year. Hector gets a small piece of that baseball and stays alive in this exchange with Sevensma. One-two pitch. And that's fouled off by Hector. One-two count with dark skies in the distance, but it's given us a nice, comfortable temperature to enjoy the game here tonight. We've had some hot days, which I'm sure some of the players that are from the southern U.S., like Anthony Hector, really enjoyed here. But I'm okay with this tonight as the 2-2 pitch strikes out Anthony Hector. 4th strikeout of the game for Sevensma as Lucas Geisler, who's 0 for 1, makes his way to the batter's box now. First pitch to Geisler off the plate and outside. Bottom of the 5th inning, 4-0 lead for the Cactus Rats on the strength of a 3-run 3rd. Geisler takes a cut at that fastball just below the letters. Top of the order, and Hudson Unger on deck.
Okay.
Oh. And you could see there was just a little something different there in Sevens' mechanics. As he let that one go, it just looked like just in his windup, he released that one maybe just a little bit earlier than he does, maybe going for a little bit of deception, but you can just see, you know, you talk about athletes doing the same thing over and over again, whether that's their pre-at-bat routine and everything, the pitcher's mechanics, like that's another thing that's automatic that becomes muscle memory after a while.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could just see something a little different with that last throw. Arm slot just a little bit different as that's an extra base hit. Hudson Unger. They'll pump the brakes on the runner at 3rd this time. They tested the Cactus Rat outfield earlier and that didn't go well. So with 1 out and Hunter Fujimoto coming to the plate, we'll have runners on at 2nd and 3rd, 2 in scoring position with only 1 away. In that situation, you know, I don't mind sending the runner, but I think a wise call to pump the brakes by Jared Franklin in that situation there. As Hunter Fujimoto is going to have an at-bat, but not before Rudy Estrella is going to make his way to the pitcher's mound. Rudy, assistant coach, handling pitchers in Edmonton. Yeah, trying to get Rudy just disappears behind Sevensma. Rudy's not the tallest guy on the team bus, but you get an idea for how big Sevensma is out there too. He just eclipsed his pitching coach there. Rudy, a former pitcher in the league with the Regina Red Sox. So Fujimoto with runners on at 2nd and 3rd. Fouled into the backstop. Nothing and 1 the count. Nothing and 2 the count. Oh, 2. Fujimoto thought about taking a cut at that high fastball. Count now 1 and 2. One-two pitch, and Fujimoto chases a breaking ball. Or did he get a piece of that? The rule is foul ball, but Jordan Blundell, head coach of the Cactus Rats, is not going to agree with that assessment, and he's going to have a conversation with Zeke Fair about it. A brief conversation. And Zeke is going to have a convo with his crew chief. And they're going to do their best to get this one right here. Josh Braxma, third base umpire and crew chief. Zeke Fair working dish. Adam Sims, the first base umpire. And Blundy not getting the call that he wanted. Count will be 1 and 2 to Fujimoto. One down here. And a much more definitive strike 3. Dropped third strike. Fujimoto thrown out on the drop third strike to first. Runner stays put at third and second. And Hiramoto, we'll see if he's got some 2-out magic in his bat. Fastball at the letters, 1-0 count. Base hit could bisect this Cactus Rat lead. Fastball at the belt of Hiramoto, 1-1 count. Pitch coming in hot and low. Good job by Liam Kirsch. Cactus Rats catcher to keep that in front of him. Passed ball puts Swift on the board. Two-one count with 2 down. Hero thought about going after that pitch, wise to pull back. And here we go. Hitters count to one of the best in the league. Jake, 379 average, a league leading 12 home runs to complement 42 RBI, among the best in the league at that. Foul ball, and that is just over the fence. And just out of play. Really appreciate the effort made there by Carson Burnett, first baseman for the Cactus Rats, to try and chase that down. Was about 4 feet too far away for him to make a play. And now a full count to Hiramoto. And Hiro's going to call time here. Three-two pitch. Strike three. And Sevensma comes up big with 2 in scoring position. The ideal scenario was strikeout there, and he got Hiro. Top of the 6th coming up. We're cruising here in Swift Current. It's a 4-0 lead for Energy City here on Flow. Stephen Fairman, home run his last time up.
Seems fair.
Ooh, see what you did there. Fouled away, and Kyrell Adair ahead of Fairman. Adair, 5 innings of work, 4 runs all earned, struck out 1, walked 2. They got arms warming up in the bullpen right now. This is going to be pitch number 91 of Adair's evening. And it's a fastball just a bit up, 92 pitches, and still got good velo on that fastball. 57's warming up a lefty. Fairman. Fly ball, right field, and fouled by about 15 yards. Two-two count. Liam Kirsch, catcher, who's caught a great game thus far, on deck. Well, there's a dying quail into right field. Just hit over top of the infield. And a base hit for Kirsch, or for Furman, pardon me. Well, we're going to keep a cycle watch on Fairman here. He's got the triple, he's got the home run, he's got the single. 6th inning, so he's going to get one more at bat. If it's a double, he hits for the cycle. That doesn't happen very often. That is a rarity that you respect, even if it's not someone on the team you cheer for who does it. Fastball, strike 1. Oh. The brothers Adair not able to connect on that pickoff move, and a runner is going to advance all the way to third base here as Fairman able to take advantage and nab a couple extra bags on that errant pickoff move to first. And that'll change the complexion of this at-bat now to Liam Kirsch, who's 0 for 2 this game. Kirsch representing the number 6 spot in the batting order. Line drive into right field, and that's going to put the Cactus Rats up by 5 as Fairman takes a leisurely jog home after that RBI single by Liam Kirsch to score 1. As Dan Kawanishi comes to the plate with nobody out here in the top of the 6th, and the Cactus Rats now up 5. And with Kyrell Adair at 95 pitches, I believe that this is going to be it as the 57s motion to the bullpen. They're bringing in a lefty here. Kyrell, 5 innings of work, allowing 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, striking out 1 and walking a couple. As Tanner De La Rosa coming in to pitch. 7 innings of work, has struck out 8 and walked 9. So De La Rosa coming in here. Eight strikeouts in 7 innings. If he can keep his stuff under control here. Runner on at first here, nobody out. The Energy City squad has put up 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Hey, glad you could join us wherever you may be tuning in from. So Tanner De La Rosa, his first assignment is going to be Dan Kawanishi. Kawanishi grounded out in the 2nd inning, but did so with a runner on at third base, bringing in a run. Flew out to Lucas Geisler his last time up. First pitch from De La Rosa, just off the plate. Kawanishi hitting at a .281 rate coming into this game. De La Rosa lefty on lefty, and oh, he's going to get cagey here, get that bunt down, and yeah, that's a well-placed bunt by Kawanishi. Some small ball paying the bills. As Aikita Hikaru. De La Rosa. Nobody out and 2 on. number 8 spot in the batting order. Aikita trying to steal third base. Oh, and the umpire blows a tire and calls him safe. Umpire running to get into position, and there's one for his blooper reel.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Hey, he was where he needed to be to see it, and he didn't take his eyes off the bag. So even though you're about to ungracefully blow a tire, kept it professional. That changes the complexion of things a little bit now with runners on the corners for the prospects.
That's right.
Curveball, runner stealing second. And it's another swipe bag for the prospects. Good pitch to steal on that curveball. And now we got a couple in scoring position here. Breaking ball in, and a called strike. 2-2 the count now. Infield in for the 57s. They're going to try and knock down everything in front of them. Two-two pitch. Popped up. Trouble. And Hector makes the catch. Great athletic play by Anthony Hector, having to make the basket catch. That's tough. With his back to the infield and not hit deep enough for a sacrifice situation. One down, 57 certainly not out of the woods yet, as Lucas Chappell, the second baseman, who's 0 for 2, digs in here. Chappell's grounded out and flown out tonight. And still looking for his first hit. And ground ball just foul down the first base side. This is a big moment right here. If Chappell is able to somehow single and bring in a couple runs, that's really going to fire up Edmonton's dugout. Number 9 guy looking for his first hit. The 0-1. Breaking ball. Chappell thought about it. Good job by Wheeler to block that pitch low and away. 1-1 count. One away. Fastball just hits the lower part of the zone. 1-2 the count. Energy City, 7 hits on this game as lefty on lefty, breaking ball down and away. Brings us to a 2-2 count here. Infield in for the 57s. Fouled away. Hit towards 19th Avenue in Swift. And this tense at bat continues. .57's prepping a righty in the bullpen. 2-2 count. Oh, De La Rosa's had that spot a few times, just missing a little bit down. He's got the benefit of the doubt on it earlier in this count. Empty bag at first, top of the order on deck. You want to get this guy with one away. 3-2 pitch. And a good discipline at bat by Chappell. Draws a walk to load the bases. And David Simmons with the opportunity to play hero here. One down, bases loaded. Hits from the right side of the plate. Looks like a pinch runner coming in.
base number 1.
Sansuki Makajima into pinch run for the visitors. Subbing out Lucas Chappell, the second baseman. We'll see if Nakajima stays into play second. De La Rosa just missing down here. 1-0 count. Hit up. And Rogensack, second baseman, is there to make the catch. Nobody able to advance. Ideal situation there. De La Rosa inducing that pop-up. Haruta Endo, who's got a hit with 2 out and the bases loaded. Grounded out his last time up. Actually, no hit, but rather hit by a pitch. Has a run scored. Diminutive in the batter's box, but he's got the chance to come up big, and he tries to get a bunt down. And they get the throw to first in time. Oh, that's a gutsy play there by Endo to get that bunt down, but De La Rosa able to hurry to that ball and quickly flip it to his first baseman, Adair, and the Energy City Cactus Rats are going to leave 3 out there on a bases-loaded bunt attempt. I like it, gutsy, but the 57s escape with only 1 run damage. Bottom of the 6th coming up, still a 5-0 Energy City lead here on Flow.
The Sega Rewards card unlocks endless possibilities. 1 club, 4 tiers, 7 casinos across Saskatchewan. Level up your casino experience with Sega Rewards.
For more than 25 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Access Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at accessstorage.ca.
This July, the Okotoks Dogs and Baseball Canada will host the Road to Okotoks and the Morneau Cup National Championship at the Seaman Stadium Complex from July 14th to 19th. Come watch the top 16 youth baseball teams from across the country. These are the future stars of Canadian baseball, tomorrow's collegiate standouts and professional players, all chasing a national championship. Don't miss a week of elite competition, unforgettable moments, and the future of Canadian baseball in Okotoks.
Get ready for the sweetest baseball event in Canada. All the very best players from around the WCBL will be in the very best city for the 2026 All-Star Weekend. Don't be sour. Get your tickets to the summer's biggest baseball event now.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
Keegan Noller leading off for the 57s. Still pitching for the Cactus Rats, Matt Sevensma, 5 innings of work, 79 pitches, has struck out 6. Sansuke Nakajima staying in the game and playing second base after he pinch ran for Lucas Chappell. Pitch down and away, picked nicely by Kirsch behind the plate.
That's a good pickup.
1-1 count.
Still lots of game left.
Well, there is, and Sevensma has been a stud for Edmonton thus far.
Yeah.
And he's got good velo, good command of his stuff, has struck out players at a rate just better than 1 per inning. And breaking ball, Noller buying what he's selling here.
But the 57s also do know how to come back.
Well, they do. And right now they're in the middle of the 3rd time through the order against Sevensma. The thing with Sevensma, 82 pitches right now. How many more innings does he have left in him?
Right.
It's a busy schedule. And how strong is the Energy City pen?
Exactly.
I think, you need at bats like this from Keegan Noller, 5 pitch at bat thus far, full count. Get this guy's pitch count up a little bit here. And see if you can chase this behemoth right-hander. And a walk issued to Noller. Only the second walk this game issued by Sevensma as Mace Wheeler. 1 for 2. Mace struck out swinging and singled his last time up. Pitch just missing down. 57's dugout is still engaged in this one. 2-0 count here to Wheeler. Fastball at the arm pits. 3-0 count. And Sevensma walking Noller moments ago. Behind Mace Wheeler, 3-0 here. And that pitch is up and away, and Sevensma wants a new baseball there after that walk as Rydell Adair makes his way to the plate. And Rudy Estrella is going to come out and assess the situation here as Edmonton's bullpen gets up and running. Cactus Rats prepping Justin Puello, left-handed pitcher who played a couple summers in Swift Current. So Puello potentially getting into this game as you wonder if Sevensma with back-to-back walks and 89 pitches, is he past his best before date?
Car can only run so long without oil.
Well, we'll see if Sevensma can have a bounce back at bat here against Rydell Adair. Rydell 0 for 2. Gets a small piece of that baseball. 0-1 the count with Jake Rogensack on deck. Nobody out and 2 on here, 57s. Trying to take a bite into a 5-0 Cactus Rat lead. Rydell hitting .326 on the year. He's hit well for average. Line drive right to the shortstop. Potential for 2 here. 6-4 and 3. They got him. Picked at first base. Nice job at first by Carson Burnett to pick that ball that was coming in low and fast. And the prospects, just what the doctor ordered there. Turning 2. Noller advancing to third base through all that. So Rogensack, base hit, gets the 57s on the board here. Rogensack thought about taking a cut at that fastball up. 92nd pitch of the ball game for Sevensma. And Rogensack is going to wear one in the upper thigh.
Here comes the money.
Anthony Hector with men on the corners and 2 away. Justin Puello prepping in the Cactus Rats bullpen. And Matt Sevensma at 93 pitches and counting. Fastball up and out. And Sevensma getting fussy with what baseball he's working with here, as he asks for another one to get tossed. Sevensma, that arm slot pretty consistently coming from about 9, 10 o'clock, but every now and then he switches it up and goes a little closer to midnight. 1-1 count. 2-1 with 2 away. .96 pitches. And you can tell he's maybe feeling a little fatigue on that right arm and shoulder here. Pitch drops out of the zone. Hector takes a cut. 2-2 now. Deuces wild. Fly ball, left field, and the catch is made. The 57s are going to strand a couple as Luke Wilson, where he needs to be in left to make the catch. 6 innings in the books. Top of 7 coming up, still a 5-0 Cactus Rat lead here on Flo.
The Sega Rewards card unlocks endless possibilities. 1 club, 4 tiers, 7 casinos across Saskatchewan. Level up your casino experience with Sega Rewards.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
For more than 25 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Access Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at accessstorage.ca.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Leading off from the Energy City Cactus Rats, the first baseman, number 21, Carson Burnett.
Carson Burnett, Luke Wilson, Stephen Fairman due up for the Energy City Cactus Rats. 3-4-5 in their batting order. Fairman 3 for 3 and a double away from a cycle. So that is certainly something to keep an eye on. He will see an at-bat this weekend, barring any substitutions by Jordan Blundell. And I can't imagine you're going to sub a guy out who's a double away from a cycle. Oddly enough, the last time, as that's going to be a single by Burnett. Last time a member of Swift hit for a cycle. And I remember this because I was there. It was in Edmonton at Remax Field or Telus Field or whoever sponsors it. It was Darren Koch who played for Swift at the time.
Okay.
I believe it was 2014. Big ball field in Edmonton. Very expansive. You don't see a lot of home runs in that park, but
I'll have to go see that park one day, or the new Energy City Park.
well, the new Energy City Park, yeah, there's a lot of fans that are looking forward to getting in there and having a look at it. And we hope that it's completed and open for the full fan experience before too long. But, yeah, there's a team in a different league that plays out of the former home of the Edmonton WCBL squad. Great stadium, 10,000 seats in it.
I've only been to that city once in my life.
To Edmonton?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's a bit of a jaunt. It really is. You know,
It's not a quick rip by
no,
any
it's
means,
not.
yeah.
We did the mall. And I think that's,
Oh, you got to do West End Mall.
You got to do the mall.
Canada's Mall of America.
I'd like to go back. It's just because I didn't even get to see all of it in the 2 days we were there. And it's just.
There is a brewery / pizza place downtown in Edmonton. It's not too far away from Rogers, where the Oilers play, in what they call the Ice District.
Right.
I think it's Campio Brewing Company.
Okay.
If you like pizza, dude.
I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
They do it, they serve it like in a pan, like you'd get meatloaf in.
Okay. Oh.
So, yeah, and so thick.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
I've been fixing for a trip down there, so maybe.
I'd make a trip to Edmonton just for that Campio Brewing Company pizza.
I would like to catch an Oilers game. I'm not an Oilers fan, but I would like to go to an NHL game there.
I've been to one Oilers game at Rogers. Fortunate enough to be able to see a few at Northlands Coliseum before they made the move. But yeah, been to one game at Rogers, and it's an unbelievable stadium. I mean, it's one of the newer stadiums in the NHL, so it has all the modern amenities. Yeah, make it happen, man.
Yeah.
Two-two pitch here. Strike 3 on the high Ched.
There it goes.
Yeah, Luke Wilson not happy at chasing after that high fastball. As Stephen Fairman, yep, we're on cycle watch here.
Tanner De La Rosa throwing some satisfying pitches.
Well, let's keep a close eye here, because if Fairman doubles, then it is the very rare hitting for a cycle. And De La Rosa, with a runner on at first, is going to step off. I'm sure everyone at field level is aware of the situation here and the rarity that is the cycle, and you don't want to be the pitcher that surrenders the hit that gives someone a cycle. So a little extra motivation for De La Rosa here. One-0 count, one away. As Fairman cued off the end of the bat head, 1-1 count here. One count. Swings at the high Ched. How a stolen base by Carson Burnett. 1-2 the count. One-two pitch, one away. Breaking ball called, strike 3, rung him up.
There it is.
Great curveball. De La Rosa on point with it. Fairman's likely going to have another chance. We're in the top of the 7th. As Liam Kirsch. Top of the 7th with 2 down. Fairman might get another crack at it. Justin Puello still warming up in the Energy City bullpen. He'll more than likely head out for the bottom of the 7th right after the 7-inning stretch. 1-0 count. Oh, curveball off the chain. You can see that the point of release was just a little bit early on that one. You watch the mechanics of De La Rosa over and over again. Two-0 count. 2 away. De La Rosa, didn't miss by much. I like that pitch, lefty on righty, but about an inch or two off the plate. Three-0 count here. This is Liam Kirsch, the catcher. And 3-0 fastball for strike one brings us to a 3-1 scenario. And ball four just above the shoelaces of Kirsch. Dan Kawanishi will take a turn now.
Now that, the shortstop, number 11, Dan Kawanishi.
Runners on at first and second. Lefty on lefty, fastball up. De La Rosa's 34th pitch. 57's prepping a righty in the bullpen. And with a runner on at second, Mace Wheeler going out to have a chat with De La Rosa. Pleasant night for baseball. Some dark clouds. Doesn't look like any weather that would jeopardize this game is imminent. I'll knock on wood as I say that. Looks like they're dealing with a few mosquitoes at field level. We've kind of been lucky up here tonight.
Yeah, it's been nice. Knocking on wood. So are you superstitious? Or?
Oh, quite.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
A little stitious. Oh. Stray baseball from the bullpen is going to pump the brakes on this one as the 57's bat boy, as a good bat boy is wont to do, is going to clean up that mess. Attaboy. Good hustle.
Good toss. The hose on there.
Future right fielder.
Yeah.
57s have a good track record of graduating bat boys into players in this league.
That's right. Doing something right then.
Aiden Kilshaw and Ethan Murdoch of the Saskatoon Berries, both former bat boys in Swift. Hudson Unger might have done a shift back in the day.
Maybe.
Have to ask him that.
Ah.
3-0 count. Does Kawanishi swing away here with the count 3-0 with 2 out, 2 in scoring position, or 2 on base rather, in a 5-0 game? Nope, he takes. 3-1 count. And a stray 3-1 fastball inside on Kawanishi. Dots him in the bicep.
bases loaded now.
Yeah, bases loaded 2 down for Hikuru Aikita. And it looks like Logan Hammer might be coming into the ball game now. He's been prepping in the bullpen for a while. I believe that's Logan Hammer. Right-handed pitcher, looks about the right size and haircut.
Yeah.
So Hammer coming in with the bases loaded and 2 down.
Now pitching for the Swift Current 57's number 27, Logan Hammer.
De La Rosa 1.2 innings of work, allowing 2 hits. No runs on his watch, but he's accountable for the 3 base runners on here. Struck out 2 and walked 2. So a couple more strikeouts in 1.2 innings for De La Rosa, as he continues to strike guys out at a rate of just slightly better than 1 per inning. Hammer, 14 innings of work, 7 strikeouts on the year.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Nikita Hikaru.
Hammer down and away. Mace Wheeler keeping that ball in the batter's box. Quick move to his right. Wheeler ready to make a snap throw. Letting the base runners know he hasn't forgot about him. 2-0. Fastball right down the middle. And a called strike. Two-one pitch, fastball up and in. Now a 3-1 count to Hikaru, looking for something he can drive here. Three-one pitch with dark skies in the background. And Hikaru, that's a fair ball. And at least 2 are going to score, maybe 3. Full send by Rudy Estrella. Play at the plate, though. They got him. The Cactus Rats score a couple. They run the bases aggressively. They force the 57s to make a play, and Swift Current does. Energy City's going to put up a crooked number. They're going to go up 7-0 here, but the 57s prevent another run from coming across here. And is Rudy Estrella getting ran here? I saw he had something to say to the Swift Current 57's bench. Escorted back to the Cactus Rat dugout. We know Rudy can have a pretty mercurial temper from his time here in Swift last year, where he got ran multiple times. And I think Rudy had something to say to the 57's dugout, or maybe they had something to say to Rudy. I don't know. We don't got the field mic'd up. But in any event, bottom of 7 coming up. 7-0 Rats here on Flo. Justin Puello in to deal as things get a little heated between these two teams. I don't know who said something first, but there was jaw-jacking between Rudy Estrella and the Swift Current 57's dugout. Rudy didn't get ran from the game, but he did get an umpire escort back to the Energy City dugout. Rudy was coaching third as Malachi Jaramillo goes to the plate. Jaramillo hitting in the lineup where Lucas Geisler was, coming into pinch hit. Justin Puello getting the start, or rather coming in relief here. Puello, no stranger to this particular pitcher's mound, as he was a member of the Swift Current 57s the last 2 years. Puello's had a good year with the Cactus Rats. The lefty from the Bronx, 8 1/3 innings of work, has struck out 7 and walked 6, has a 3.24 earned run average. So Puello doesn't give up a lot of runs. Hasn't done so on his watch. Matt Sebensma had a great start as Puello finds the zone. Looks like there's a little bit more velo on that fastball than the last time we saw Puello here. Sebensma went 6, allowing 5 hits, struck out 6 and walked 3. No runs on his watch through 98 pitches. 2-2 count here. Puello working against Malachi Jaramillo. Puello a lefty. Jaramillo hits from the right side of the batter's box, coming into pinch hit. And he puts that ball into play. It's a slow roller to short. 6-3 putout, dispatched nicely there by Kawanishi. Taking that on the run like Speedwagon, baby. Hudson Unger, who's 3 for 3, digging in now. Single, and a double. Game within a game that we're keeping an eye on here as well is the Stephen Fairman cycle watch. He's a double away. He's got the home run, the triple, and the single. He may get another at bat this game. Fairman hits 5th in the batting order. The prospects will go 9-1-2 in the 8th. And then 3-4-5 in the 9th. So yeah, Furman will get another crack at it. Bottom of the 7th is where we find ourselves now. The only potential spoiler for that could be if the prospects run rule the 57s.
Right, yeah.
Do you just pump the brakes on all runners, don't send them?
Yeah.
Because you want your guy to get a cycle? I mean, obviously, you get points whenever you can. As Hudson Unger is walked by Puello. Almost an errant pickoff move at first, as that throw was coming in high and hot. And good athleticism by Carson Burnett to make the jumping catch to keep that runner at first. Puello lefty on lefty here, facing Fujimoto. Nothing in 2, the count to Fujimoto. Another situation we're keeping an eye on, Rudy Estrella, former coach of the 57s. Assistant coach in Edmonton, coaching third base tonight. And there was some animated discussion at the end of the top of the 7th. And oh man, just everybody crossed up in the prospect infield. And a bleeder by Fujimoto gets through. Here comes Hero, who's 0 for 3. Statistically, this young man is due. Keegan Noller on deck. One out and 2 on. 57's trying to take a bite into the Energy City Cactus Rat converted touchdown lead here. 0-1 is the count. Fastball.
That was a close one.
Swinging strike from Hiramoto. Hero, yeah, he goes oppo. And that is past the right fielder. One is going to score. Two are likely going to score. And Hiramoto, they pump the brakes on him at second base.
Let's go.
As Unger and Fujimoto, RBI double from Hero that scores two. Chee-hoo! Hero does it again. And comes up clutch to bring in a couple.
Attaboy, Hero.
Love to see it. I love that from Hero, behind in the count, but didn't start swinging defensively. Looked for something he could drive and was able to go oppo. Haruta Endo in right field tried to make a sliding play to keep that ball in front of him, but it got past him and rolled all the way to the wall, which allowed two runners at first and second to gallop all the way around and put up a crooked number for the 57s. So the 57s come out of the seventh inning stretch. One-0 count. Noller gets a piece of that ball, 1-1. One pitch. Can Noller keep this train running here? Noller's walked his last two at bats. Two count. So Noller 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. In pursuit of something chubby that he can drive, but he's going to go down swinging here is Justin Puello. Looked like a bit of a cutter, maybe a four-seamer that just kind of dropped out of the strike zone. Mace 1 for 2. Pulled a single to the right side, has also walked. Fastball up, 1-1. Puello just below the letters. 2-1 count. Prospects as we get late in the game here. Warming up our righty to offset the lefty Puello eventually here. Curveball from the native of the Bronx is out of the zone, and hitters count here for Wheeler with Hiramoto in scoring position. '57's down by 5, but pretty much as many fans as we started with here as the high heat induces a swinging strike from Wheeler. Full count now. And ball 4 issued to Wheeler, fills the empty bag and brings Rydell Adair to the plate. Actually, no, Steffes is going to pinch hit for Rydell. But not before Jordan Blundell is going to do a slow walk out to the mound. Prospects have been prepping someone in their bullpen. I'm not sure if that's Caleb Graham or Mitchell Britton, two players on my roster that have worn number 33. Blundell having a convo with Puello here. So Jake Steffes hitting where Rydell Adair was in the batting order. Adair hits from the left side of the plate, so Steffes coming in who hits from the right to tangle with the lefty Puello. Nope, I just got the weather notification. Light rain expected to start in my location in 11 minutes.
Oh, God. Well, we better play two 5.5-minute innings.
Yeah. Okay, we filled out the proper paperwork for Steffes here. Let's go. Steffes takes a cut at the first offering from Puello. Oh, I can smell the rain.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's not a surefire sign that precipitation will happen.
Right.
We get some interesting atmospheric conditions that sometimes can lead us to smell incoming precipitation, but it's really just the clouds. We'll see, though. Feels like a bit of a shower may be imminent. Fastball up.
Check the
2-1.
Oh, yeah.
What's the radar looking like? Ooh, man, that's a lot of green.
That's right now.
We're looking at the radar right now. Yeah, we might see something.
I'm thinking we will.
Just green, though. Green means light rain. Once you get into yellow and red, then that's
40,
trouble.
40% chance, so we'll see.
Deuces wild here to Steffes. Strike three, got him. That's a big strikeout for Justin Puello. Going to strand a couple 57s base runners. 7 innings in the books. Top of 8 coming up. 7-2 Cactus Rats here on Flo. Oh, Rudy Estrella just got ran. And, oh, man, benches look to be emptying. Good homecoming for Rudy. Come on, Rudy. The trash talking between Rudy Estrella and the 57's dugout. Rudy's calling for someone to meet him in the parking lot here. It's just off frame from the left side of your screen. Rudy's still chirping. He's off the field. Yeah, there was jaw-jacking at the end of last inning with Rudy Estrella from the third base coach position, and he just got ran as the trash talk continued. And the mercurial Rudy Estrella, who's no stranger to getting ran in Swift Current. I'm assuming the gesture was meet me in the parking lot. I don't know that for a fact. I could see him with my own eyes waving someone towards him, saying, bring it.
That's what it looked like to me.
You got to be careful when saying this. And, I mean, I never had a problem with Rudy when he was here. So emotions getting the better of him in this situation, I would say. I think that's a fair assessment.
We'll leave it at this. I don't think he was asking to go to the parking lot to talk.
No, there was some aggression there.
Yeah, no, it was...
And I've always appreciated dealing with Rudy. And Jordan Blundell calming his AC down and saying, take a walk to the clubhouse and take the long way, go under the stands and around.
Yes, sir.
And you can see Jordan Blundell. He's the head coach of Energy City, making his way to the third base coach position. Sunsuke Nakajima. Nakajima swinging strike, facing Logan Hammer. Hammer's worked a third of an inning thus far, allowing one hit. That's his sixth pitch. Keeping one eye on the game and another one at the clubhouse here. Just the way the field is laid out as Nakajima goes oppo. And he enters this game. His first at bat came in as a pinch runner and goes oppo in his first plate appearance. Top of the order now for David Simmons. Yeah, the way the field is laid out, the clubhouse is behind the 57's dugout. And we have seen that layout come into play before. Last year when the Saskatoon Berries were in town, we saw some clubhouse antics after an ejection. That likely won't happen here, but keep an eye out for it nonetheless. And it looks like everything's going to be all right there. Rudy may have just gone straight to the team bus to wait this one out. Ground ball. Hector just decides to eat it. Tough play to make on the run, having to make that throw across your body, and rather than risk a throwing error that would allow runners to advance, just gobbles it up and allows Haruta Endo, the right fielder, to the plate, who is 1 for 3 tonight. Endo. Couple base runners on for him to work with, and he's going to try and small ball things. Bunt travels out of bounds. Foul ball. Nothing in two, the count. Logan Hammer ahead of Endo here. Endo swings at the high heat and hits a fly ball into right field, and 57's outfield personnel not able to get to it in time. Good spot there. Runner being sent home. Throw is just a bit off target as the prospects go around the tag, and they are fired up. Prospects go up 5. As coming in to score is Nakajima. RBI double that brings in a run by Endo, and now runners on at second and third. Carson Burnett. Nobody out here. There's a good chance that we'll see Stephen Fairman here as we're keeping a cycle watch out for him. So 2 in scoring position here. That your car?
Hope not. It's kind of concerning, though.
That stopped. Snap throw to third. They got him. Good heads-up play there. Mace Wheeler. 2-5. See ya. That's where a good catcher pays dividends.
That's right.
You know, Wheeler likely able to take a look at things and assess the situation, realizing that after each pitch, maybe a little bit of a slow walk back to third. And one down here. Still runner in scoring position. 8-2, the prospects lead it. Or pardon me, the Cactus Rats. Get into 2026 here, Rye.
I think I've caught you calling the prospects a couple times.
Well, call me out on it when you hear it. I'm not going to get any better if I, because my mind is just natural, right? So yeah, let me know if I do it again. These two teams will play again tomorrow. I might have 1 or 2 prospects left in me. 57's winning league championships in 2016 and 2017. Who did they play in the final both those years, Lucas?
I don't know.
The prospects, man.
Obviously.
Called a lot of games involving
right
the
there.
Edmonton team under its former name. Pre or regular season and post. 3-1 the count here. Hitters count to Carson Burnett. Runner in scoring position. Fastball just above the belt. Burnett will walk. Luke Wilson to the plate. Stephen Fairman, a double away from a cycle on deck. Jared Franklin is going to slow walk his way out with a righty prepping in the bullpen. There is a lot of trash talk. I can't tell what's being said. I can just kind of hear it muffled from here. I don't know who's starting it, but there's a lot between both sides.
Guess we'll never know.
Well, we can just talk to guys that we know after the game and see what's up. So new pitcher for the 57s. Hammer works 2/3 of an inning. 17 pitches. Walked one earned run on his watch. Max Noto being deployed by Jared Franklin. Noto getting prepped and ready for his 4th appearance of the year. The Montana product. Some fireworks at the beginning of this bottom of the 7th. As Prospects assistant coach Rudy Estrella getting ran from the game. There was a lot of trash talking going on between Rudy and the 57's dugout. It happened right after a Prospects player was gunned down at home plate. Rudy aggressively sending runners, and in that instant it didn't pay off for him, and perhaps the 57's dugout was letting him know about that. Rudy didn't take kindly for that, needed the umpire escort back to the Prospects dugout.
Cactus Rats.
Oh, I did it again. There you go.
3 times.
Yep. We're going to have fun with this at home, everybody. What, it's Tuesday night? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's do the Ryan Schweitzer play-by-play drinking game. Every time I call him the Prospects, take a drink.
Take a shot.
You think I didn't say Indians a few times after the name change?
Oh, I can imagine. If you play and you don't wake up tomorrow morning, it's not our fault.
Yep. Try and get that locked down.
Right.
Just flows so naturally. It was a great program in Edmonton. Pat Cassidy and family doing a great job there over the years. So Luke Wilson at the plate now, 0 for 4. Stephen Fairman, who's a double away from a cycle on deck here. Max Noto induces a breaking ball that hops away from Wheeler. Wheeler hurries to it, but both runners advance. All right. Oregon player here at Mitchell Field getting a workout in, getting some reps in.
Oh, yeah. Colin Powers on Oregon.
Man of many talents. Pitch from Noto brings us to a 1-1 count with runners on at second and third. Empty bag at first, so very high probability that we see Stephen Fairman at the plate this inning in pursuit of the double that would give him a cycle. Wilson fouls that off himself, dead ball. 1-2 pitch, one away. Fastball below the letters, 2-2 now. Oh, what a hop that was. Just leapfrogging over top of Roggensack. And Wilson. And that ball just getting away from everyone as Wilson, RBI double that brings in a couple runs and then is able to river dance his way to third base on an errant throw. And Stephen Fairman now. Yep, let's talk about it again. Double away from a cycle. Fairman, triple in the second, homer in the third, single in the sixth. Now he struck out looking in the seventh. Infield in. Fairman. Ground ball. They're going to run down Wilson at third. Wilson tries to juke and jive off the baseline, called out. And Fairman out at third.
Nice.
Integrity from our past, protecting your future, serving the community since 1913. Visit W.W. Smith on Central Avenue North.
Looks like that'll do it for...
Well, that'll do it, yeah. Fairman got to second base safely. How do you score that? Anyway, 3 runs put up by the Prospects. We'll get it sorted. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 10-2. Edmonton leads it here on Flow. Well, Jake will look to be Rogan-Sack-tacular here.
Ha! That was good.
Hey, thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Rogan-Sack, Hector, and Jaramillo. Swinging strike, Justin Puello staying in. The Prospects have been warming up a righty. They might keep Puello in here to go lefty-lefty against Rogan-Sack. Swinging strike as Puello pumps
the
Chad.
raindrops.
Oh, is it?
And you can see them on the seats of Mitchell Field right now.
Yeah, very, very light rain, but it is precipitating. Rogan-Sack stays alive in this exchange, fouling that one off the roof of the adjacent clubhouse. Rogan-Sack. Ground ball, 4-3 put out. Rogensack hustling. As Anthony Hector will have a turn now. Hector 0 for 3. Puello staying in. Oh yeah, can definitely see some light rain starting to make the roof of the dugouts a little shinier. The tin roofs glistening now as the lights at Mitchell Field reflect off them. 0-1 the count, fouled off by Hector. Lucas Geisler on deck. Fastball up. Curveball just above the belt. Good take, Hector. Bottom of the 8th. 10-2 Prospect lead as Hector is walked.
Gonna walk it.
Now batting the left fielder, number 15, Malachi Jaramillo.
Boogie Wonderland.
Jaramillo, oh yeah, he's gonna, or did they call that foul? I thought that one was on the right side of third base, but
it'll have to foul, yeah.
Fouled off. Jared Franklin was right there, had a way better look at it than I did, and he isn't protesting, so. If the 57's coach is cool with it, so am I.
Yep. So strike 2 for Malachi.
Here, I got the outfield camera on us right now. I thought I just saw a flash of lightning behind us.
Oh, no way.
Keep an eye on it. Lightning strikes are going to pump the brakes on this one in a hurry.
That it will.
We'll stay with this look until the ball gets put into play, and we have to cut away. I thought I saw a flash of light. Maybe a faulty street light.
Never know in Swift Current.
Well, City of Swift Current infrastructure and operations generally stays on top of that stuff. Shout out.
Shout out. Light and Power District.
Darn tootin'. City of Swift Current Light and Power. Keeping the lights on and the fridge is running.
It's a grind, honestly. Respect.
Yep. Do a good job. And that one hits Jaramillo as he's going to get a pass to first base on a stray curveball.
Hudson Unger is need for Creed.
Hey, top of the order. Why not, eh?
Right. Let's do it.
Like down by 6. One thing about this 57 squad, yeah, they're in the lower half of the standings, but they're capable of that big inning. Pardon me, down by 8.
Down by
Math
8,
was
yeah.
never by strong suit.
No, it's okay, brother. Mine either. I agreed with you until I double-checked.
6 hits for the 57s here, but yeah, they're capable of an offensive outburst. Fastball down and away. Hudson's having a game. 3 hits tonight. Walk a single or walk 2 singles rather, and a double. Pitch in the dirt. Hops away from Kirsch. Justin Puello, an inning of work. He's allowed a hit, struck out 2 and walked 2. He's about to deploy his 34th pitch of the ball game. Prospects still have that righty in their bullpen ready to go here. Curveball as Unger takes all the way. 2-2 count.
Oh, no outs?
Yeah, a couple men on, nobody out yet. Prospects looking for, well, no, I believe there's 1 out.
I thought there was 1 out, yeah.
Yeah. Unger slaps one, Oppo. They're sending the runner. Aggressive base running again here. Play at the plate's going to be close, and Anthony Hector tries to juke and jive Liam Kirsch there. and go over top of him, but Kirsch wise to it. Prospect dugout loves it. They're big fans of the 7-2 put out. Hey, we've seen that a few times tonight. That is the third time that a runner's been gunned down at home plate this evening.
Yeah.
You go games without seeing it, and yeah, 2 outs here. We're just confirming.
Well,
Fujimoto.
Energy City not up enough to put the run rule in effect, but see how this 9th inning goes.
Yeah, don't count chickens in this league. One, two, Puello trying to lock things down against his former team. Swinging bunt, taking it short. And Kawanishi will just eat that one. Again, not wanting to throw anything away. But hey, how about bases loaded for Hero?
I like it.
Let's go.
Possible.
And yeah, they're going to bring in the righty to face Hiramoto there. Jordan Blundell coming out and wanting to take every measure against the 57's most dangerous hitter.
He knows.
Yeah, Puello's been good. 1.2 innings of work, 54 pitches, 30 of them for strike or contact. He struck out 2 and walked 3. Only 1 earned run charged to Puello. And they're going to bring in a righty to deal with the dangerous Jake Hiramoto. I believe this is Caleb Graham coming into pitch.
Now pitching for the Energy City Cactus Rats, number 33, Mitchell Britton.
Oh, no, Mitchell Britton. I got 2 33s on my lineup sheet, and I guessed incorrectly. So Mitchell Britton coming in. This will be his 6th appearance of the year. Struck out 3 and walked 5 in 3 1/3 innings of work. ERA of 13.5. So the prospects up by 8, but not taking any chances. Bringing in a righty to work against Jake Hiramoto. Hiramoto, .378 batting average, 12 home runs, 44 runs batted in. That's some ominous math for the Flying Hawaiian. Base hit scores a couple. As Hiramoto. Ground ball to third base. And the prospects, Hikaru Aikida, grabs that ground ball. Steps on third, and that'll do it for the 57s. Swift Current leaves a few out there in a key situation, and 8th inning is in the books. 10-2 Prospects heading to the 9th here on Flow. Liam Kirsch leading off for the Cactus Rats, 6-7-8 on the agenda. Kirsch, Kawanishi, Hikaru. Max Noto still dealing for the 57s. Top of the 9th, 8-run lead for the Prospects. 57s leaving the bases loaded. Swift Current with 8 hits tonight. The stat that's going to jump out at you is the 13 left on base. They've had opportunities. I mean, it's encouraging for tomorrow night. Again, you know, 10-2. I'll be the glass half full guy and say that there are some positives to come out of this one.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you leave 13 on base. That's a tough number to look at, but you're getting base runners. You're getting the opportunity to bring in runs.
That's right.
Ground ball. That's going to be a tough play for Anthony Hector, who blows a tire on the moistened grass. As I trigger Gen Z by using the word moist.
For real.
Oh. Crew chief getting some applause from the hometown fans here at Mitchell Field for telling the Prospects dugout to knock it off. Josh Braxma. Braxma just ran someone from the Prospects dugout. He's going to go over and assess who. But the trash talking coming out of the, Cactus Rats dugout.
You got it.
Jordan Blundell coming over to assess the situation, and he's just going to tell whoever it was to go peacefully. It's an out-of-uniform player. You'll see him, he's just entering the right side of your frame here. Walk of shame. Shame. He's like, what did I do?
It's the most awkward walk back ever.
Well, I mean, the crew chief for the game here, Josh Braxma, I'm not sure if he knew who he was running, so maybe just pick one of the guys who aren't suited up for tonight, go with a pitcher who has no chance of seeing action, and maybe just designate him to be the fall guy here. So a couple ejections tonight from the Cactus Rats.
Must be something in the water up there.
Fly ball, shallow right, and Jake Steffes ventures into the outfield grass and makes that catch. Steffes coming in to play second base. Jake Rogensack, who started the game at second, moved to first as Rydell Adair got subbed out. As Akita Hikaru will dig in here. Hikaru 2 for 4 with a couple runs batted in. Fastball up. 1-0 count. Fastball down. 2-0. Fouled off towards Swift's bullpen. 2-1 count here, top of the ninth. Max Noto on the mound for Swift here. Noto 1 inning of work has allowed 3 hits. 15 pitches, 10 for strike or contact. Noto throwing strikes, I like it. Popped up, another shallow fly ball. And Steffes makes a great catch on it. Had to go underhand to make the catch. Solid hand-eye coordination by the native of Katy, Texas.
Solid.
Sunsuke Nakajima, 1 for 1. Singling to left his last time up. Going Oppo. Big swing. Chasing after the high heat. 2 down, runner on at first. 57's trying to keep the debt at 8 heading into the bottom of the ninth. Haven't seen any other lightning strikes.
That's good.
Occasional raindrop. Fastball. Out. Two-one pitch with 2 down. Nakajima fouls that away. Deuce is wild. Strike 3, got him looking. That'll leave 1 on for the Prospects. They've left 8 on base tonight in this 10-run performance. Well, bottom of the ninth coming up. Rally caps on, everybody. 10-2, Cactus Rats lead it here on Flow. Oh, I hate wearing bug spray, but it's a necessary evil right about now.
Oh, yeah.
The wind dying down. It stopped raining.
I got one pretty good to my hands.
Yeah, he got a good little hit off you before you smacked him.
Yeah.
Got a hit of that Lucas juice. Keegan Noller leading off. Noller, Wheeler, Steffes on the agenda here, bottom of the ninth. Hey, why not? I forgot to wear a hat tonight. Otherwise, you're damn right I'd be rally capping that. Swinging strike from the big fella from Tecumseh, Ontario. Two-sport athlete. His dad tweeted at me a picture of Noller in hockey gear.
Oh.
So I'm thinking power forward, wins battles in the corners.
Of course.
Hard shot, but scores garbage goals. Thomas Holmstrom.
Thomas Holmstrom?
Thomas Holmstrom, former Detroit Red Wing. That's, you know, if you're going to, who I think Noller would resemble as a hockey player, I just get visions of Thomas Holmstrom. Big power forward, like has a good shot, but, you know, just big guy, parks in front of the net.
Yeah.
Banks in rebounds. Not afraid to eat a cross check.
Of course, yeah.
Two-two. As Noller fouls that into the night sky. Oof. Two-two pitch. Below the knees. I like that pitch righty on righty. Noller, though, not biting. Full count. Noller, line drive right into the mid of the first baseman.
Sorry. Carson Burnett with a nice play moments ago as Mace Wheeler comes to the plate with one down. Mitchell Britton trying to lock it down. This is his ninth pitch, and now 6 for striker contact. He's right around the plate with everything. Oh, 1. Fastball up and out. Fouled away. One-two count with one down. Pitch down and away, righty on lefty. As Britton trying to work that outside corner. Two-two pitch. As Wheeler goes down swinging. 57's down to their final out here. It's Jake Steffes.
Now batting, sponsored by Living Sky Casino. The second baseman, number 50, Jake Steffes.
And somebody's in a bad way. We got an injured prospect very randomly. I don't know what's going on. It's their third baseman who's suddenly like doubled over. And Jared Franklin looking after him. I believe he may be sick to his stomach. Yeah, he's they've kind of put up a perimeter around this young man who is having some gastrointestinal difficulty.
It happens to the best of us.
Haven't seen that one yet at this park. Just very suddenly, Aikita Hikaru just in a bad way, and yeah, they're going to sub him out. I looked up and I just saw that 57's coach Jared Franklin was talking to him, and he was doubled over, looked like he was in pain, but yeah, just yeah, Jared Franklin, opposition coach, just checking the young man in a bad way. And thankfully, I think that this may be something that the Cactus Rats laugh about. It was very sudden, and just looking over and seeing this young man a degree of difficulty. And yeah, there's going to be a defensive substitution made. He's walking off on his own power. Well, that's a new one.
See something new every day.
2 out, bottom of the 9th. Carson Burnett is going to move to third for the final third of the bottom of the 9th. New guy into first. Saul Mata coming into play first, and Carson Burnett moving to third. So Mitchell Britton trying to lock things down here as Jake Steffes fly ball into foul territory. Prospects hurrying towards it, trying to end this game, but it's out of the ballpark foul. We've had a lot of stuff go down here tonight.
It's just been a crazy night.
One and one the count to Steffes after a long strike. Swinging strike from Steffes, 1-2 the count. Strike three, that's the ball game. The Prospects come in and get a W after an adventuresome night here at Mitchell Field in Swift Current. 10-2, they win it. These teams will do it again tomorrow night. That one may be interesting.
We'll have to see. You know, it's
first pitch, 6:57 here at Mitchell Field tomorrow night. Prospects win it 10-2. Good night from Mitchell Field here in Swift.
Total score tonight's